Hey, what's up, my friends? It's Sachin. Hope you're awesome. I wanted to record this video in response to the overwhelming response we had to people who are interested in improving and optimizing their morning routine. I want to teach you some unconventional things that you may not be taking into consideration that can help you feel more energized, drop some stubborn weight that you might be holding on to, improve your elimination pathways, help you feel awesome. So first things first, I want to talk about is, well, there's actually three main things I want to talk about, but the first thing I want you to think about is to fast. If it's appropriate for you, and I can't speak for everyone who's watching this, but if it's appropriate for you, I would encourage you to avoid eating in the morning. Avoid eating first thing in the morning if you can. The best time for you to eat is at high noon. So if you could have your first meal at high noon, then that would be amazing for you. So high noon isn't 12 o'clock. High noon is when the sun is in the highest position where you live. Now, by not having breakfast in the morning, you can have water, tea, or even coffee. And what I would encourage you to add to that is have some reishi mushroom. So you can buy coffee. The one that we carry is called Organo. It has reishi mushroom spores in it. Organo also makes a green tea and a red tea that doesn't have caffeine in it, that has organic reishi mushroom in it. And you can drink water, and you can take reishi as a capsule should you choose to do that. So who would have thought mushrooms can have such a powerful effect on our body, and not eating can have such a powerful effect? Reishi is a very, very potent anti-inflammatory, and it also helps calm your nerves. It's a very powerful adaptogenic, and reishi also helps suppress our appetite. So if skipping breakfast is a difficult thing for you, then reishi will help with that. So number two has to do with how you eliminate. We want to make sure that the 8 hours that we just spent sleeping, hopefully maybe even closer to 9 or 10 hours that we spent sleeping, we have been producing waste products. Our digestive system has been hard at work. Our liver has been hard at work. Our kidneys have been hard at work, detoxifying all the toxins that accumulated the day before. So we want to make sure that we have good elimination of our elimination pathways. So a couple things that you want to do to increase and improve elimination. Number one is to improve vagal tone. Improving vagal tone is really simple. I've done a whole video on this. I'll give you some quick reminders. So one simple way to increase vagal tone is by humming, chanting, singing, gargling, and gagging. So anything that gets the vagus nerve to vibrate is going to be helpful. Gagging is going to help stimulate the diaphragm and put it into like a little mini spasm, which is going to help you stimulate the vagus nerve and jumpstart the digestive organs. So vagal tone is very critical. When you're gargling, one thing that you can do is gargle the alphabet. So you want to put some water in your mouth, gargle the alphabet twice. You'll know you're doing it right if your eyes start tearing and watering, okay? So that's one thing that you want to pay attention to is vagal tone. The other thing you want to pay attention to is posture. So when you're going to the bathroom, your knees should be higher than your hips. And what that does is essentially puts you in a squatting position, which relaxes a muscle called the puborectalis muscle. That muscle normally acts as a little cinch that keeps your rectum, basically cinched in a position so you're not pooping yourself, okay? So one of the things that happens when we tilt our pelvis in a posterior direction is that muscle relaxes. And the easiest way to do that is to get our knees above our hips. And you will find it much more natural and easy to eliminate. You'll be using your anatomy and gravity to help you get rid of toxins. You'll have a more complete bowel movement, a more complete elimination of those toxins that accumulated from the day before and overnight. All right, the third thing that I want you to do to help you feel more energized is to get sunlight first thing in the morning. So what I try to do is I come outside no matter what time of day it is, as long as the sun is up, I go outside first thing in the morning. And what I try to do is be out there from anywhere from 1 to 5 to 10 minutes, okay? I try to soak in all the light. I look up into the sky or I sun gaze. I'll stare at the sun for a few seconds, and that will immediately energize me. What sunlight does is it increases dopamine. Dopamine helps us feel motivated and inspired to actually initiate action, helps us stay focused, and it also helps us curb our cravings. most of our cravings actually come from low dopamine. When our dopamine is low, one of the quick ways to raise dopamine is by eating fatty foods and sugary foods. These are like drugs to our brain, and they make us feel satiated. They make us feel rewarded, and sometimes those rewards can be sabotaging. So getting sunlight in the morning can increase naturally your dopamine, and then you're going to feel much more motivated, focused, and rewarded throughout the day. So 3 simple things that you can do. Not eat. Okay, that's pretty simple. Doesn't get much easier than that. Add some reishi into your morning routine. Thing number 2 that you can do is enhance elimination. So you're literally getting rid of this stuff from your body that's not serving you. It served you at one point. It's not serving you anymore. It's a toxin. We need to get rid of it and eliminate it. And the third thing that you can do is get a few minutes of sunlight first thing in the morning, as early as possible after the sun comes up. And if it's later in the morning, that's totally fine too. No judgment here. Just get outside and you will notice the benefits almost immediately from one day to the next. You can also, if you want to cheat a little bit and you like checking your email first thing in the morning, then you can certainly do that. Do it outside. Really simple tip. Just do whatever you love doing first thing in the morning. Do it outside, except a few things, right? But do those things outside, and guess what? You will automatically, passively start raising your dopamine levels. Anyways, hope that helps. Hope you're amazing. I trust you're amazing. And if you found this helpful, please let me know. Comment below and share, because I think other people need to learn this as well. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.